A little over 2 weeks ago, how was that? Am I on the mic now? My brother passed away and went to his service in Albuquerque. He had served something like 50 years as a minister, and God had blessed his ministry. I will tell you what I told the folks there. The place was full, big church. He's known all over Albuquerque, which is quite a large city. For the people who had only known him for a few months or maybe a year, they probably thought he was always a yes sir, yes ma'am, always colored in the lines, never did anything wrong. But he was a rule breaker, not a law breaker, a rule breaker. He was just a really wiry kid. Whenever relatives would visit, one of the first things they'd say was, well, hello, how are you, missed you. The second thing they'd say was, well, what's Phil been doing? There was a tree to climb, you climb it, arm to break it, break it. And now I have the permission of his 3 daughters to tell you this story. I was too young to really remember seeing it happen, but somebody gave my brother a BB gun. I guess Dad did, and he was pretty good with a BB gun. We were staying at a dude ranch in Texas, run by our cousin, a little bit older than us. And Phil was just an adventurous guy, so one day she was bending over, he shot her in the behind with a BB gun. And she thought, well, the words that came out of her mouth were not well praised God, I'll tell you. But wherever he ministered, there were always men, and God blessed every single church. The first church he took was one that had been closed. That's the hardest church in the world to ever start again once it closes, because it sends a message to the whole town, whole community, whole county. But wherever he was, he stood up for the Lord. He purposely went where there was a bunch of really wild and woolly people. Once a week, he'd gather in Albuquerque with a group he called his reprobates. He purposely put himself smack in the middle of some unbelievers, and every single one of them, the one holdout, eventually came to Jesus. But his legacy was not just the ministry. His legacy was his 3 beautiful daughters were serving God, caring, responsible young ladies, and loved Jesus. Praise God.